had showed a lot of poise when plays was breaking down. He wasn't trying to play hero ball. Even on some of the fourth downs, man, he was leaping and extending his arms and had great awareness of where he was at on the field. Um, it was just it was just some. I know one fourth down specifically. I forget what quarter it was, but it might have been the third quarter. That might have been the biggest turnover they had. Is when the referees said they were short, and it's gonna be one of them things they're gonna look at on First Take and all the sports shows and break it down and say he got the fourth down. I don't know, man. I mean, where the referee was at, he couldn't really tell, but they did, further a review from the booth and they still gave it to the Chiefs, but that was critical. But I don't blame the Bills for going for it as many times as they did, simply because if you're going to beat somebody like the Chiefs, you got to beat them. You ain't trying to let it come down to no field goal. You got to get touchdowns, 2-point conversions, and they did everything they could. They didn't leave nothing on the table. It just wasn't enough. Um, Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, he did everything he had to do to win this game. Patrick was out there running the ball like a fullback. He got 2 rushing touchdowns and threw for 245 yards. He was 18 to 26, but his biggest pass was when they were trying to seal the game, and they threw the ball to Samaje Perine, the running back number 34. Shout out to him. I like his beard. And he had caught up for like 17 yards, to seal the game. That was the biggest catch of the game. Travis Kelce, they neutralized him like I expected. He only had like 2 catches under 20 yards. DeAndre Hopkins only had 1 catch. It was a total team effort. The best receiver probably was in this game Xavier Worthy. Um, and Juju came out of nowhere and made some big plays. Juju had like 60 yards receiving. It was just a total team effort. The protection was pretty good for the most part. But plays were still breaking down because it was going to be moments. I thought Von Miller would get a big play on defense for the Buffalo Bills, but he didn't get back there, neither. Nor did Chris Jones. Chris Jones is what you call like an instigator. Like he can create some chaos on the line, but it's the DBs and the outside linebackers that's gonna get the glory because they did like a corner blitz on one fourth down, and that's because of the initiation from the line of scrimmage that was helping them get back there. Um, this was a very competitive game, man. I mean, I gotta give